Cri, coco, cri, coco. Hello and welcome to another episode of Critical Coffee Considerations with me, Francis Peck, here in Italy, in the middle of Italy, in Umbria. And for this festive episode around Christmas, I have here from Hacienda Sonora out of Costa Rica some very lightly roasted beans that I got actually from my boss at the company I believe I work, when we did a Christmas coffee exchange. So it's very easy to get a bunch of coffee nerds happy. Everyone just brings their favorite coffee and then they exchange it. Of course, I brought coffee that I roasted myself, and I got in exchange this professionally roasted, very lightly roasted coffee. It does say that it's actually a filter roast, but as an espresso lover, I would put anything in espresso. I already grounded it. When you're grinding lighter roasts and you're going for a very fine ground for espresso, you actually really need to put in a lot more effort than when it's being roasted a little bit more dark. Okay, here we go. Hopefully it's going to get through. Let's get this out of the way. And okay, here we're going. Okay, so it's again needs a lot of pressure just to get a few drops out of it, but this is just really the way I like it. This kind of very creamy espresso that you get this way, very poignant ristretto taste. And then actually you can see as it's starting to drip more, this is actually already a good moment to stop. And now I kind of have the problem with the flare being as it shoots up after making your espresso, you kind of don't want to make a mess. So then you kind of can do this way under your armpit, and then ups, you can switch it to another cup that gets to catch the flare overshot or leftover, and then you can just fully empty that. That's a small little trick to do that. You can see it was really a good fine ground. We're still able to go up to 9 bars of pressure actually at this point. Okay, and you can see if I would let it go, it will still shoot out. So you remove the pressure gauge and then you're good to do the actual tasting. So this was, you can see it does have a dark color. Sometimes with this lighter roast, the color also in the brew is quite light. This is quite a dark. Nice, very intense kind of flavor. And what I actually want to discuss for this festive episode is what started this all and the flavor that I'm always trying to reproduce, which is an almond touch in the coffee. And it's not easy to reproduce it. I have gotten it out of coffees I bought. I got it just a few times out of the coffees that I roasted, and actually not being able to achieve it very easily is what kept me going for this whole season of episodes in 2021, and we'll see how far I get into 2022. So enjoy the seasonal festivities. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Another option for using the flare overshot is using it in a cocktail with tea. So my parents-in-law, they really like having a black tea base. They add a lot of flavors to it, oregon, cardamom, really a lot of things inside here. And I enjoy this tea together with kind of the just adding a little, and then we kind of have a cocktail of flare overshot and a tea herbs mixture. Now there's so many flavors in here, I just don't know where to start.